everybody. So today we're going to try Malted Milk Ball from Perrin Brewing Company. Imperial Porter aged in Oak Bourbon Barrels, 1 pint, 6 fluid ounces, 14% ABV, made with cocoa, vanilla, and lactose sugar. This is the 2021 bottle. Hopefully it'll come through, and I just didn't shake it up too much, but this is the 2021. $11.99 is what I paid for this. Now I am using this glass. This is the Perrin Brewing Reserve, kind of, let's say, the same thing. That's what was in the case. I'm just using this. So let's go ahead and get this open, get it into a glass. I've had, I want to say it was the 2018 version. I think it was the 2018 version. I could be wrong. But that was the last time I had it. Usually these go kind of fast. Sometimes you can still find them. Sometimes you can't. But it's, is this Imperial Porter? Is it going to be like a stout? I would almost rather just call it a stout, but I understand if it's lighter, but that to me means more of that oak's going to come out, and maybe the other adjuncts, whatever else you put in there. Head's pretty much gone from this. Dark brown in color. Definitely porter, if you guys can see that. A little dark amber hue on the sides, but I would say dark brown. So in that case, yeah, porter is what I see. Let's go ahead and smell. Definitely get that oaky vanilla bourbon coming through pretty much everything, but that's what I would think in a porter. A porter is going to be lighter, so even Imperial, how are you going to make that Imperial with also keeping it a porter? Usually porters are lower ABV, so can you say this is a true porter? Yeah, I think that vanilla's in there, maybe a touch of chocolate, but I don't know. It doesn't have a date on it, so I can't say how fresh it is. We're almost, what is this? Middle of March, 2022. So, what? Maybe a year old? Maybe? Something like that. So it's surprising how much that bourbon oakiness is still in there. But again, it's a porter base, so I think you would get more of that oakiness, that bourbon to hang around longer. There is a little sweetness in there, but not very much. But let's go ahead and try. Nice chocolate, vanilla, bourbon. I really don't get that oakiness out of there, but you definitely get that bourbon, vanilla, chocolate in there. A little bit of alcohol in the back. It does burn a little bit in the aftertaste. That chocolate is in there. That vanilla comes through. You can tell, I would say there is more vanilla in here. Like sometimes you get that vanilla with the bourbon, but this you can tell. Also the lactose in here, I usually get vanilla from that, so it is a little bit more than if you've never had like just a lactose beer, at least in my opinion. But yeah, the vanilla really comes through. You get a little bit of that chocolate, a little heat in there. The roastedness is turned down, but again, it is a porter. It's not going to be that high. There is a little bit of that. You could say a little roasted malt, a little coffee, but the chocolate does come out more along with that vanilla. Nice, easy drinking. Lighter body. It is medium. But yeah, it's not as thick as like an Imperial Stout would be, so I think it works. But other than that, I mean, it is what it says. I think that middle of malt ball, malt ball, I think it's a little, I almost want to say like crispier, like Rice Krispie, something like that. But just to drink on a cold day, sure. I would probably go 4.25 out of 5 on this one. I wish more chocolate would come out in this, a little less vanilla and more maltiness. Like almost like what they use in shakes, malted shakes, something like that, that powder or whatever. I wish that was in here. Let's go ahead and see. So two of my friends have checked it in 4.35 out of 5. A little over 100 people, or 500 people, 4.13 out of 5. From the style guidelines, boozy, dark, barrel-aged chocolate malty. I don't know if I would say it's that malty. I get what they're saying, but I think in a regular malt ball, you know, the chocolate layer is thin, so it's going to be more malty. Like I want more of it. Um, yeah, didn't get the big malted taste. So, yeah, definitely one to pick up and try. Like I said, I don't know when this came out or how old it is. So, a year, maybe a little less since it's only March. But yeah, definitely one to pick up and try if you're into beers like this. If you like this review, check some more out over here. And until next time, cheers.